Hi everybody, welcome to JoJo's Corner. Today I'm doing a bookshelf tour. I've had many requests for this, and so I figured I'd show you guys I've been organizing, and I want to show you what I've done. Today I'm just going to show you this shelf right here in this video, actually. This is sort of my YA fantasy series. It's a little dark, it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to try to show you guys what I have. The first two books on my shelf are actually these two by G.P. Taylor, Shadowmancer and Wormwood. Okay, these are the next two books that are on my shelf. These are by Brian Davis. I haven't read these, but my husband is a huge fan of Brian Davis. The next two books that are on my shelf are these books by Anne Elizabeth Stengel. The next set of books that I have on my shelf are these. This is the Halflings trilogy. This book, Halflings, actually is what kind of got me into actually YouTubing and talking about books. It was one of the first book reviews I did on my YouTube channel, and I love this series, I love this author, I love these covers. Okay, the next set of books that I have on my shelf are these. They're the Shadowside trilogy. These are sort of a YA sci-fi. I would say more sci-fi than fantasy. Next up on my bookshelf is this book by Andrew Clavin. It's the last thing I remember. It's the first book in the Homelanders series. Next up on my bookshelf is this book. It's the second book in the Angel Eyes trilogy by Shannon Didmore. It's called Broken Wings. I think the cover is beautiful. This book on my shelf is this book by Evan Angler. It's called Swipe. It's part of the Swipe series. It's book one. I love this series so much. I have the second book, which is Sneak, on my e-reader. That's my dog. I read them both. I loved them, couldn't put them down. The third book, Storm, releases later this year. Next up is this book, The House of Dark Shadows by Robert Liparillo, and look at that little blurb right there. It says, if you like creepy and mysterious, this is the house for you, by R.L. Stine. I was a huge R.L. Stine fan growing up, you know, all the Goosebump books. On my bookshelf is this book by John S. Lewis. It's called Invasion. It's a chaos novel. I have this ARC copy of The Blue Door. This is the Threshold series by Krista Kine. This is a series about angels. It's a little different than a lot of the series that I've read in this genre, and I really like it, and I can't wait to read more. Next on my shelf is this book by Jill Williamson. It's called Replication, the Jason Experiment. I love Jill Williamson. If you get a chance, hop on over to her blog. She's amazing, and this book released a while back. Her latest book that she's released is called Captives. And if you're a fan of like dystopian, then totally check her out. My bookshelf is this copy of the Aiden Chronicles. This is book one, Chosen Ones, and it's written by Alistair McGrath. Next up is this copy of Haman's Curse by Frank Peretti. This is actually the first book in a YA series written by this author, and my husband has read these and he loves them and he highly recommends them. Christian Zombie Killer's Handbook, Slaying the Living Dead Within. And the author, oh, don't you hate when they put those stickers and you can't see who wrote the book? Jeff Kinley. Love it. Awesome. Staying with the whole dead theme, Night of the Living Dead Christian by Matt Michaelatis. These are super fun reads, and I love them, and I highly recommend them. On my bookshelf is this book. It's the first book in the Ancient Earth trilogy, The Realms Thereunder, written by Ross Lawhead. On this particular shelf are books 1 and 2 in the Chronicles of Jonathan Steele by Bruce Hennigan. The first one is called The 13th Demon, and the second one is The 12th Demon. And I hope there are going to actually be 13 books in this series. I read The Altar of the Spiral Eye and absolutely loved it. Got a chance to go to an author signing and meet Bruce. Had such an awesome time. Actually won an iPad at that author signing. Next up, I have Robin Parrish's Nightmare. This particular book is actually about an amusement park, and it's a little scary, a little spooky, so this is right up my alley. Patrick Carr's A Cast of Stones. This book one in the Staff and the Sword series this author is writing. I won this copy, and I have another review copy, so I hope to do a giveaway in a future video for this book. Next up on my bookshelf, I have a set of 4 books by Candace Christine Little. These are part of a series that she has written. I read and reviewed the first book, The Pursuit of a King, A Tale of Wisdom. I loved it so much. The author contacted me and asked if I wanted the other 3 books, and she sent me those as well. Next on my shelf is this copy of Illuminated by Jackie Castle. I'm able to get this free and read and review it, and absolutely loved it. It's a fantasy series about a girl. I would call it like a fantasy Wizard of Oz story. And I love it. It's so good. I can't wait to read more in this series. And then finally, last up on this particular shelf, I have this book. It's The Crystal Scepter by C.S. Lakin. This is part of a series called the Gates of Heaven series. I'm not sure which book this is as far as numbered in the series, but I won this copy on Goodreads. And I have to get the first book so I can work my way to this one. But I love fantasy, and so, yeah. That's it, guys. This is the first shelf of my bookshelf tour videos that I'm releasing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've read any of these books, leave a comment. Let me know which ones you liked, which ones you didn't like. And if you recommend others in this genre to me, I'll be happy to check them out. From JoJo's Corner, happy reading. Bye, everybody.